If you also sold the romance category for the Goodreads Choice Awards this year and were wondering where are all the queer books, I am going to share some books that should have been nominated. Starting with Alison Cochran's recent release, I was really surprised to not see her on here. Her adult romance came out in September called Every Step She Takes. We follow a woman who discovers her sexuality later in life while she is walking the Portugal de Santiago in place of her sister. Her sister is a travel influencer and gets hurt, so Sadie goes in her place. While she's on this queer tour of Portugal de Santiago, she meets a woman and she discovers her sexuality. I've read about 44% of this and I have enjoyed what I've read so far. Alison Cochran is one of my favorite queer romance authors and she deserves to be nominated. A debut hockey romance that was snubbed from this category is Shoot Your Shot by Lexi Lafleur Brown. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I am a big hockey fan and very critical of hockey romances. This was one of the better ones that I read. It talks about hockey culture and we have a full queer cast. A Gentleman's Gentleman by T.J. Alexander is a T for T Regency romance. We follow Lord Christopher Eden, who just wants a quiet life. When his father passed away, he learns that in the will, he was given the estate. Under one condition, he has to marry a woman. He is not into women, so this is going to be difficult. In comes his valet, James Harding. I loved the banter, and I highly recommend the audiobook. One of my favorite romances of 2025 is from the Dial Press, The Next Chapter by Camille Kellogg. I ate this up. It is a Notting Hill queer retelling following a queer bookseller and a former child star. Highly recommend this. And last is the Broposal by Sonora Reyes. This is a marriage of convenience between childhood best friends, Han and Kenny. This is such a messy book and I adored it. Han is autistic and we have discussions of deportation and immigration. Mason Deaver had their adult romance debut this year with the Build a Boyfriend project and I would have liked to see that as well. Hi, I'm Alex. I'm a trans man who loves to uplift queer and trans books on my corners of the internet. If you would like to help me shake up the publishing industry, I am a tastemaker on Bindery. Through Bindery, if I grow enough, I will someday be able to have my own imprint to be able to publish queer and trans books. If you'd like to support me on that journey and get more queer book recommendations, hit follow and I will share my Bindery link up above.